everyone is able to hear me clearly and everyone is able to see my screen. Okay. So welcome to the session 2 related to Java interview preparation. Okay. So yesterday we discussed some of the core Java basic questions related to core Java. And today we'll go some more questions and little bit on collections, and slowly we'll go to Java 8 and slowly we'll go further. Okay. So the intention of this particular course is generally, I want to make sure that everyone should have a basic idea before you go for interview. Just you need to brush up the skills, and we were going to give you a document, a PDF document with a set of questions, and you can just go through them before you go for interview. And we are preparing you for the interview. For the target audience will be a college graduates, a college postgraduates, as well as working professionals in all related streams. Okay, this is the target. And mostly, sir, okay, I'm going to take the questions only at specific timings. The reason is I want to make sure that whatever the things we want to get good benefit from all the participants who joined to this class, rather than taking the questions from few participants, because the content is huge as well as the expectation will be huge. And I want to get maximum benefit, whatever the time allotted 7 to 8, I want to utilize properly. So where I want to teach whatever there in my mind, and our responsibility to make sure that you can crack the interview easily. That is our target. We'll make sure that we will give a required knowledge where you can confidently crack the interview. So we are going to create a PDF document during end of my course, and you no need to take any running notes. You no need to take any no steps. Just please listen to the class. That is more than sufficient. Just please listen to the class. That is more than sufficient. You no need to take any running notes. At the end, we are going to provide the complete set. Whatever I'm covering, I'm going to provide the complete set. It is a handbook for you where you can go through that and you can go for interview. That is what my intention so far. Okay. Right. So guys, as I mentioned yesterday, by default, okay, don't post any questions in the chat window. I'm not able to join the call. I didn't get a running notes. I didn't get a video, all those things, guys. Okay. By default, you will get everything. Just you need to have little bit patience. You will get everything. You need to have patience. Okay. And my voice is not clear. My video is not clear. Please don't waste your time as well as my time in the class. Kindly please make sure that don't type anything in the chat window. Even if you type, I can see only at the end of the session. Okay. Right. So without wasting the time, I'll go into the directly topic. So here are today also some more core Java questions and some programmatical questions as well as some theoretical questions. With the mix, I'm going to focus further. Okay. Right. So the other important interview is typically abstract class versus interface. Okay. This is a common question, guys. Abstract class versus interface. Okay. So by default, sir, what is an abstract class? Abstract classes are similar to normal classes, right? Abstract classes are similar to normal classes. Normal classes only. But only difference is they can have abstract methods. They can have an abstract methods and which cannot be instantiated. Abstract classes are all similar to normal classes, but abstract classes contains abstract methods. What is an abstract method, guys? An abstract method is nothing but it contains only a method signature. What is the input? What is the output? What is an name? It does not have an implementation which cannot be instantiated. Okay. As well as interfaces are only can contain only abstract methods, and non-abstract methods are we cannot write, and we cannot write non-abstract methods inside interface. Okay. Now, some of the key differences, guys, here. Some of the key differences here, guys. Feature, abstract, as well as interface. Some of the key features. Okay. The first feature is instantiation. Instantiation. Abstract classes, no instantiation. Whereas interface, we can instantiate, right, guys? Through classes, we can instantiate, right? Abstract methods. Abstract classes can have abstract methods, where interfaces may not have abstract methods. Non-abstract methods. Abstract methods have abstract methods as well as non-abstract methods. Interfaces, interfaces will have abstract methods. I'm sorry. Here is correct, right? But whereas non-abstract methods, we cannot write. Next, state. Abstract classes can have state. What exactly the state? But interfaces cannot have state. What is the state here? For example, I am adding some data. I can manage the data through classes. But interfaces runtime polymorphism, right? So we cannot maintain any state here. Okay. Can extend other classes. Can extend other classes. Abstract classes can extend other classes. Interfaces only it implements other interfaces. We cannot extend other classes. Okay. Implementing other classes. Yes. As well as yes. Abstract classes can implement other classes. Interface also can implement other interfaces. So some of these key differences, guys. Abstract classes, interfaces. Some of these key differences we can have here. Okay. Next one is similar way. Some people will ask you array and linked list. The difference of arrays as well as linked list, guys. Okay. There is the next question is there is a popular interview question, guys. Array versus linked list. Sir, both are two data structures, right? Array is a one data structure as well as linked list is another data structure. Okay. Both are provided by Java. Okay. But there is a typical difference here. Okay. There is a typical difference here. Same, right? Sir, this is an important interview question. Lot of people will not have an idea. Feature, just like I'm going to give array as well as linked list. Okay. For example, data storage. If I want to store the data, array will be contiguous memory. What do you mean by contiguous memory? GUOUS. It's the same place. For example, I have a memory allocation 1, and near to that, continuously in the same place, it will allocate. That is a continuous memory, whereas linked list is a non-contiguous memory. So one object will be in one place, other object will be another place, another object will be another place. Like that, memory objects will be spread. That is called as a non-contiguous memory. And next point is access efficiency. Retrieval access efficiency. Whereas arrays are very, very popular, are very access wise. I can have a high efficiency, but linked list will have low efficiency. I can easily access because all are spreading in the same memory. I can easily access, efficiently access actually. Okay. Insertion as well as deletion. Okay. It's a difficult in arrays if I want to add an element or if I want to delete an element, because in a continuous memory allocation, it will take care of lot of memory operations. When I want to delete it, and it should take some other extra steps on the JVM side. So insertion, deletion, the performance will be very low. But whereas linked list, it's where you can add runtime, you can add as well as you can delete dynamically. Okay, and the order of the data, if you need order of data, you can go with array. If you don't need the order of data, linked list. So important interview question is, they will ask you guys, they may ask you, what is the key differences between array as well as linked list, and at which time you will select arrays, at which time you will select in linked list. Okay, for example, sir, I have the data is already available with me. Lot of times I will retrieve. I will not change the data. Only retrieval is there. I will go with arrays. Sir, I need to store the data as well as I need to manipulate the data. I need to modify the data. That time I'll go with linked list. So the best efficiency is arrays are we can access quickly. But whereas linked list, we can add the data, we can remove the data, all those things are quickly. Okay. So this is the next point here. Next one is we are going to take about hash table. The other important data structure, guys, the other important data structure is nothing but hash table. Okay. What is an hash table, guys? It's a data structure. Hash table is a data structure used to store key and value pair. Key and value pair. It is an efficient data structure for storing and retrieving the data as we can access, the data in constant time. Immediately I can access and I can do. Okay. So by default, it has a 3 methods here. Put method with a key as well as value, which is going to, what it exactly going to do that? It is going to insert the data into hash table. It is going to insert data into hash table. How it is going to do that actually? It is having using a bucket. I mean hash table or hash map, it is using a bucket. So by default, it is while inserting the data, it will generate a hash code. Okay. It will generate a hash code. And if the hash code is not there, it will create a new bucket and add this item to the bucket. That is the internal structure. Okay. Whenever you want to retrieve getting a key, it will generate the hash code, and based on hash code, it retrieves the data. Based on the hash code, it identifies the corresponding bucket and it is going to take care of that. Next, one more method is removing a key. There's another method here, removing a key. So this method removes the key and value pair from the remove the and key and value pair from the hash table. So this is a typical idea about the hash table here. Next one is another experienced guys. There is a one more question, especially this is for experienced guys here. What is a priority queue? Generally, we may not use, lot of people may not use in real time. It is an operating system feature, but some of the time critical applications priority queue is mainly useful. Okay. First of all, priority queue is also a data structure. It's also a DS. Okay. That stores the elements along with their priorities. So this is a separate data structure, guys, that stores the element along with the priorities. Guys, you are expecting a real time, then you need to just, this is an important interview question, especially 5+. If interviewer is going to look for more information, you need to go with the separate study of how to create a priority queue, how to schedule the task, how to prioritize the task. You need to get a knowledge here. For especially 1+, 2+, this is not that much important. Maybe you should have an idea. Okay. So by default, what is the importance here? It allows efficient retrieval of the element based on the priority. Based on the priority, it will retrieve the element from highest priority to lowest priority. Okay. So generally, where we can use in scheduled task, we can use this. A real-time scenario, guys. If people are asking a real-time scenario, in a banking sector, fund transfer, a real-time scenario is, okay guys, real-time scenario is in banking sector, fund transfer, where we have NEFT, IMPS, and RTGS. These are the 3 transfers, guys. Whenever you want to transfer the funds from one account to another account, NEFT, IMPS, RTGS. Now they have a priority. Sir, you want to transfer immediately. I'll take more money. Bank will charge more money. That's a high priority. IMPS, immediately transfers. No, I have a huge amount, more than 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs. It will take some time. RTGS and NEFT with a small money, and I can wait some time. Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours I can wait. I want less charge. So on a banking business point of view, IMPS is the high priority, RTGS is the second priority, NEFT is the third priority. If you want to schedule in a banking sector, for example, I am adding this data. I got 100 NEFT requests, 1000 IMPS requests, 2000 RTGS requests in a 1 hour. Now how will process? First IMPS, second RTGS, third NEFT. So this is the best classical example of a priority queue where I can schedule the things over here. Okay, where we can schedule the things over here. Okay, guys, next. The next point is by default, heap memory as well as stack memory. Heap memory as well as stack memory. That is another important question, guys. Okay. The next point why I want to focus is heap memory as well as stack memory. This is a very, very important question, guys. It should have a lot of meaning inside this question. Okay. So lot of times, guys, we are commonly seeing a problem. Java dot long dot out of memory exception. This is a classical example, guys. Java dot long dot out of memory exception. Okay. This is a common problem in Java enterprise application. Common problem in big enterprise application. Okay. What is the meaning here? What exactly the meaning here? Java dot long dot out of memory. What exactly the meaning here? Sir, I don't have a memory space to create an object.
all the memory is gone. Java dot, long dot, out of memory exception. I don't have any memory space at all. All the memory is gone. Sir, why all the memory is gone, sir? What is the purpose? What is the problem here? Why all the memory is gone? That is a important interview question. Now, next 5 minutes, whatever I'm teaching, especially useful for architects, those who want to become architects, system level design architects. This is a very, very popular question. Okay. The biggest drawback of Java is a memory cleaning, garbage collection algorithm. Garbage collection algorithm. There is a big, I cannot say mistake. There is a problem in the garbage collection algorithm. Okay. I will take a separate workshop how garbage collection works internally. It's a 2 hours topic. I'll take a separate workshop. What is a garbage collection? How JVM works with a garbage collection, where I'm going to cover youngest generation, Eden space, old generation, mark, sweep, compact, survivor space, recovery space, and some kind of different algorithms on clearing of the memory. So this is the 2 hours topic which I want to discuss offline on a particular workshop who are interested on the memory management side here. Okay, but by default, there are two memories are available here: heap memory as well as stack memory. Okay, generally memory problems comes only on heap memory, not on the stack memory. Okay, guys, understand clearly? Java dot long dot out of memory only comes with respect to heap memory, not on the stack memory. Okay, so what exactly a stack memory contains, guys? Stack memory contains local variables like primitives, int, float, decimal, etc. And references to the, it has a references to the objects in the heap. Also, method parameters. Method parameters for a class. Method parameter for a class. All these are available in stack memory. Whereas heap memory, which contains, okay, objects are stored and strings pool. Objects and string pools are part of heap memory. It is typically part of heap memory. Okay, guys. Now, what I'll do is I will show a small code over here, guys. I'm going to show a small code over here. Now, this is a class, guys. Person class is there, which has two instance variable, name as well as age, and have a constructor where I'm passing the data. And I have abstract, and I have a method. Okay. Add one and print, something like that. Add one and print. Just I want to add age. Okay. And how much value I want to add it. And I want to print the toString. This is my class implementation. Okay. And I'm passing the data, Vijay 25, and greeting is hello. Okay. This is a greeting, hello. So what I'm doing here, I am taking just like a Vijay comma 25, and I want to add this, the age, and I want to print here, something like that. Okay. So this is a small program which I write here. Now, how it is taking Java stack memory as well as heap memory. Okay, guys, how stack memory as well as heap memory you need to think of here. So which is a stack memory? And this is a heap memory. I call this as a stack memory. And this is heap memory. What are the things will be stored here? First one is I have param. This will be stored in the stack memory. It will be stored in the stack memory, param. Okay, I don't want to store that much big name. So first param will be stored over here. After that, int value to add, right? This is also will be stored here. Right. Also, system.out.println SOP. That also will be stored here. And main method. Inside main method, greeting as well as P1 reference, not complete data. It has a reference variable. Inside main method, I have a greeting as well as P1. Okay. Now, what exactly the param is going to have? Param is going to have hello, right? This is my hello, right, guys? Okay. Where a parameter is having with a data of hello, the address will be mapped with the param. Where param will be there in the stack memory and the value will be stored in the heap memory. Understand? Next. Now, int value to add param. This is right. Okay. And whatever it is going to print, whatever the data it is going to print here, greeting, right? Okay. What is it is going to print here? If I run the code, run as Java application. Hello, Vijay, you are now 26. This is the data, right? Hello, Vijay, you are now 26. This is the data, right? That will be stored in the heap memory. Hello, Vijay, you are 26 now. This is the data. And where exactly this data is mapping to here, that is println SOP, right? System.out.println is going to take care of this particular statement. So already there is a string pool will be created. That string pool will be managed by the SOP, right? And after that, we have a P1. This is a P1, right? What is this P1 here? A object, correct, right? So a memory object will be created here. This is a memory object will be created here. The memory object which is called as a P1 and it contains the data. Typically it contains the data. Int age is equal to 25. String name. This is containing. Int age is equal to 25. String name it is going to occupy here. So this is managed by the P1. This is typically managed by the P1. And greeting also to be managed by the hello, because it's a parameter and it is taking care of that actually. Right? So by default, some of the variables stored in the stack memory, some of the variables will be stored in the heap memory. Okay, stack memory, right? Local variables like primitives, integers, floats, and decimal. References variables like objects as well as method parameters are all those in the heap memories, guys. Now you got an idea what will be stored in the stack, what will be stored in the heap, right? Okay. Now, guys, the next point I want to focus is, okay, how Java dot long dot out of memory will come here. Okay, how Java dot long dot out of memory is going to come. I will explain practically, guys. Please remember this. Okay. For example, I am taking an Amazon application or a e-commerce framework application. Okay. I am taking an e-commerce application framework where I am creating an order. Okay. Where I am creating an order with two products. Two products are in the order. Creating an order with two products. This is my use case. Understand? I am creating an e-commerce framework order with two products. That's a use case. Now, how a pseudo code which I am going to have, how I am going to have a pseudo code for this, right? For that, typically, what are the classes I am going to have here? What exactly the classes I am going to have? Order class, ORD object is equal to new order class. This is a base class. Am I right? This is a base class. I can say that. Which is having customer class. Customer, because a customer should only place the order, right? New customer. Without a customer, can I place an order? No, right? So assuming that a customer, Vijay, Kukatpalli, something is a customer. Okay. Now I am going to take array list of or list of products is equal to new array list of TV, washing machine, something like that. I'm writing a pseudo code, guys. Okay. I'm taking this list. Right? Next. Now customer is there, product is there, inventory. INV is equal to new inventory of 1, 1. I am ordering TV 1, washing machine 1, quantity 1, 1, 1. Okay. After that, payment object. Pay object is equal to new Google Pay of my number, my Google Pay number. After that, I am eligible for discount. Discount object is equal to new discount of 10%. 0.1. Something like that. Right? And I have a shipment object is equal to new shipment of Kukatpalli, house number 111, Kukatpalli. This is my shipment object. So these are my data here. So what I'm going to have here, what exactly I'm going to write here? I will add all these objects to the main class. Am I right here? Yes or no, guys? Do I need to add all these things, right? ORD object dot set customer. is equal to cust object. Customer will be added. ORD object dot set products array list. PRD list. ORD object dot set inventory, which is INV. ORD object dot set payment, pay object. Something like we are going to write shipment, discount, etc. All these objects I need to add it. This is my preparing my data, guys. This is what I am preparing my data here. Am I right, guys? Finally, what I'll do, my base logic, business logic here. What is my business logic? Order service, ORD service is equal to new order service. Okay. Order service dot create order of ORD object. This is the typical code I'll write. A normal pseudo code I will write with the creating an order. Understand, right, guys? Now, please remember the important point, guys. Very, very important point I want to discuss here. Okay. What is that important point typically? Okay. How much memory it will take, guys? Stack memory or heap memory, whatever it may be. Whether it's a local variable or it's a reference variable or it can be whatever. Ideally, how much memory you need to use? How much memory it will take? And how much memory you will allocate while starting your Amazon? When you are starting your Amazon application, how much memory you will allocate? That is an architecture level point, architecture level decision. Understand? Before you start application, how much memory you need to allocate and how much memory for one order it will take. Assuming that this is my one order with the two products are there, maybe on a rough estimation, one ORD object takes 200 KB of data. Assuming that ORD service object will take 10 KB of data. Something like that. ORD object, including all childs, customer, products, inventory, payment object, discount object, shipment object, ORD service. Almost all everything will take 210 KB of the data. This is what it occupies. Okay. I allocated 2 GB of RAM, 2 GB of perm gen space. We call that as a perm gen space. We'll add this as part of VM arguments, guys. We'll add this to VM arguments. Assuming that 2048 MB of space, 2 GB of space I added. Assuming that 210 KB where every order will take and 2 GB is more than sufficient. This is what my typical architecture of my e-commerce framework. Right? Now, how out of memory exception is going to come here? How out of memory exception is going to come over here is assuming that, can someone give a rough figure? On an average, in 1 hour, how many orders will be created in Amazon? Today, how many orders will be created in Amazon? Average of 1 order, 1 hour. Within 1 hour, on an average, how many orders can be placed? The rough estimate is almost 1 lakh orders per hour. This is not my estimate. This is not my estimate. This is Amazon's estimate. Average order sales, orders per hour is almost 1 lakh. Across the globe,
Not only Hyderabad, not only India,
across the globe.
okay? Sir, my application is not that much famous. Maybe my application is 1 hour, 1,000 orders, something like that. Okay? Now, 1,000 into 200 KB. Correct, right? Where every order requires 200 KB, right? 210 KB. 1,000 into 210 or 200 KB, that's fine. Okay? Now it is not exceeding my memory, guys. Still it is there in the memory because I am not occupying the entire memory in one hour, right? First few minutes, 10 orders. Next few minutes, 10 orders. Next few minutes, 10 orders. Like that. All 1,000 orders will not come at the same moment. Average per hour. Understand, right? Per hour is the average. 1 hour average is the per hour average. Okay. But if I have my garbage collection, okay, assuming that 2 orders per minute or 1 order per minute, assuming that, not 1 order, 1 hour means 60 minutes, right? 60 into 1,000 by 60, it's almost 20 orders per minute, assuming that. So 20 orders per minute I'm getting average. 20 into 200 KB, 4 MB of data per minute. Okay, 4 MB of data per minute I am using. Out of 2 GB, every minute I am using 4 MB of data, right? But if I clean up this as early as possible, once the order, for example, I am taking, sir, okay, I am taking order 1 in first minute. Order 1 to order 20. 20 orders, right? Order 1 to order 20, first minute. So it took 4 MB. Next second minute. What is that? Order 20 to order 40. Again, it takes 4 MB. Third minute. Order 40 to order 60. Again 4 MB. Somehow I am keep on going. There is no problem here. But when the problem will comes, I need to clean up this 4 MB as early as possible. I need to clean up this 4 MB maybe in 6th minute or 7th minute. Maybe in 6th minute or 7th minute, I need to clean the old memories. Who will clean this? JVM will clean that. JVM, garbage collection. GC should clean that. So that the 4 MB which is cleared, it can be used for another order. So what is my expectation? 20 MB of data used and remaining 20 MB I am going to use. While in the meanwhile, the 20 MB is done, it should allocate some other orders. So memory should be typically utilized properly. Memory should be utilized properly. Am I right, guys? Yes or no? Today, IPL season, 1 lakh tickets are available between Hyderabad and who is that? Kolkata, right? Only 1 lakh people are allowed. All 1 lakh cannot be entered into the stadium at once, right? First, they will allow top class, second class, third class, like that. We have different classes where they will make sure that slowly all 1 lakh people will not add it to the stadium with different gates, with different entrances, and they will add the people to the stadium.
and will living that also, they will take the same measurements, right? In the same way, garbage collection algorithm, which is want to use this particular memory efficiency, they need to clean up as early as possible. But the cleanup is not happening immediately. This cleanup is not going to happen immediately because garbage collector doesn't know the scope of this order object, the scope of this customer object, the scope of inventory object, all the scope it doesn't know unless until developers write the code. Okay, in finally block, ORD service is equal to null, ORD object is equal to null, customer is equal to null, inventory is equal to null, discount is equal to null. We need to write like this. Typically, we need to write like this, guys. Until unless developer is telling that my role is over, then JVM does not understand clearly. Then the memory allocation immediately happens. Deallocation will not happen immediately. So there is a gap will be there. The ratio in which objects are created is not the same ratio where objects are garbaged. The ratio in which objects are getting created is not the same ratio which objects are garbage, which is giving a piling up. Objects piling up is going to happen. Slowly it exceeds the complete allocation. And finally, you don't have a memory space to allocate this. So this is the common problems in garbage collector. Generally, developers used to, especially not the small objects, like big objects, connection object, file pointer objects, stream objects, array list, hash map, hash set, linked list, vectors, reference types, JSON objects. All these are costly memory objects. Developers should promptly, they should take care of garbage collection specifically. They need to see that and they need to write a code to clean up that things, to have a efficient programming. So this is the typically a idea where you can focus on the typically a stack memory as well as heap memory, where you can have, I mean, I explained some little bit internally, but this is more than sufficient. Okay, right. Okay, maybe any questions, guys? Anyone so far? Maybe I'll take 2-3 minutes, guys. Maybe before I take the questions, last 5 minutes I'll take the questions. Meanwhile, I'll cover some other topic also, guys. The next topic is, so memory management, some little bit time extra I took because it's a very, very important topic. That's why I took in extra time here. What is multi-threading? The next topic which I want to focus is, what is multi-threading and why it is important? What is multi-threading and why it is important? This is a very, very important interview question. Okay, multi-threading is a programming concept, allows multiple tasks to be executed concurrently. Multiple tasks to be executed concurrently. Okay, in Java, multi-threading can be implemented using thread class. Thread class will be there. Okay, a thread object represents a single thread of execution. Okay, the main advantage is, guys, the main advantage is The main advantage of threads is increased performance, improved or more improved responsiveness, reduced resource usage. Okay, this is the three advantage: increased performance, improved responsiveness, reduced resource storage. Okay, the next question will come. Did you use in real time? Did you use in real time multi-threading? In which scenario you have used in real time? The next follow-up question will come, guys. Next follow-up question will come. Did you use real time? And in which scenario used in real time? I will give a best example, guys. All software professionals, what they have, guys? All software professionals, what we are going to have? Back pain, no back pain, not health-wise. Home loan. Home loan, right, guys? Okay. 95% of the people will have home loan, because as long as we are getting a job, we'll buy a home and we'll marry a girl. If we run nowadays without home, we know no girl is marrying. That is what I came to know. Okay, home loan. Now, by default, home loans will have variable rate of interest. I'm taking a scenario, guys, where multi-threading is useful. Variable rate of interest. Today, some rate of interest. Tomorrow, different rate of interest. RBI controls the rate of interest. Assuming that I am the SBI developer. I am the developer of SBI Bank. I am the developer of SBI Bank who takes the home loan, who process the home loans. Okay, because SBI means they are topper in home loans. Now, average 10 million people have home loans. In Telangana or in Telugu states, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Both in Telangana as well as Telugu states. Average 10 million of people have home loan. Okay. When RBI increased rate of interest, when RBI is increased rate of interest 9.5 to 9.8, when RBI is increased rate of interest from 9.5 to 9.8, I need to calculate 10 million people new EMI. I need to calculate. If I write a code for I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to 10 million, I plus plus, one by one, if I do, it will take lot of time, right, guys? What I will do here, I will apply parallel processing, multi-threading. Okay, concurrent execution. First 1,000 employees or 1,000 not employees, 1,000 customers. Thread 1. Next 1,000 customers. Thread 2. I'll keep 100 threads and I'll parallelly process all the things and I'll complete 10 millions. This is the typical example where you can correlate in your real time, where I'm going to use multi-threading in this particular situation. Okay, multi-threading in this particular situation, right? Maybe I'll take the question, guys. Anyone is having? Yeah, right. Okay. Some people are asking new concept executor framework and all those things, guys. So I sincerely request, guys. Okay, lot of things. It's a expectation is huge, right, guys? I cannot take all the topics here. Okay. Maybe I'll see the possibility of what is the things. Okay. Right here. Fine. Guys, my humble request everyone to you. You can get the entire material. You can get the entire videos. Don't post the same questions again and again. It's our responsibility. We will keep you updated. Please focus on this particular knowledge and get the knowledge. Okay. If you feel anything, any messages or anything here, okay, you can drop me an email or contact Ashok IT, where it will be, we'll provide all the things here. Okay, fine. Thanks everyone. Tomorrow we'll go with Java 8, guys. Java 8, not Java, maybe I'll see collections or Java 8. Anything I'll take. That is my tomorrow's topic here. Thanks everyone for today. Have a great day. We'll make sure again. Okay. Thank you.